Hey there, I'm Steve.
And Tommy.
And in this WYZE Week episode, we're talking about the solar panel.
For the outdoor camera.
So now, if you have an outdoor camera, you can hook it up to one of these bad boys and get free energy from the sun. So check this out and we'll get right to it. This is the new WYZE solar panel, designed exclusively for the WYZE outdoor camera. This means that for around $20, you can now harness the power of the sun. The solar panel. Now this solar panel works with the WYZE outdoor camera, so it doesn't work with any of the other cameras because this is the only one that actually has a battery in it. But this is the WYZE solar panel, so that you won't have to keep bringing this thing back in and recharging it. Be sure to update the firmware version of the camera to the latest version. Here's the solar panel itself. It's got the 1/4-20 threads in here, so you can screw it onto a mount. And it's got this little flexible thing on the back here so that you can coil up the cable to give just enough that you want. Goes to the same little micro USB. Okay, so this micro USB here on the end of the solar panel itself. So little micro USB here goes into this little pigtail here, which is very similar to the one that you find on the back of the WyzeCam V3, and then it has this little adapter piece, so that way it'll cover up all of the ones on the back of the camera itself. So on the back of the wireless camera, you have this little door here you can open up. And for those of you who have one of these at home, you already know this is where the on-off switch is, as well as the little micro USB. So this one would allow it to fit in here. So you would take this completely out, and then this little nib here would go inside where this little rubber piece that covers up that we normally use is, and then that would seat it in there where you would have the charging as well as a little hole so that it doesn't change the on-off switch. So we'll get this thing installed. I think I'm going to put this one on my mailbox camera so that I can leave it out there and I don't have to keep bringing it back in to charge it up. Or maybe on my parking pad camera. I'll decide which one of those, and then I'll get this thing mounted up and we'll show you what it's like. My guess is there's not a lot to the startup guide other than plugging it in. Yep, pointing it at the sun. And this kind of shows you what I was telling you about the cable management. Before we go, this is the mounting bracket that they were showing us, and it's fairly straightforward, but let me just show you here. Once you get it the way you want it, this goes over the rod. That way you can dial this in using the little grooves here, exactly which direction you want it aimed. Once you get that in place, you'll use this to tighten it down, and then this has got a ball in it so you can move it around exactly how you want it so you can get that 30 degrees. This goes on here. This is so when you get your solar panel in here and you get it angled the way you want it to be, you can then use this to lock it into place so that it doesn't move on you, and have it angled exactly how you want it. So it's fairly straightforward. We'll find us a good spot and we'll get this thing set up. So you take this little rubber piece here, and then you just pull this off, and then this little rubber piece and that little notch right there goes right into the top there, so then it snaps into place just like that. Then just take the extra slack, put it right around here, all the way up to where you want it. And I'm going to angle mine just slightly before I tighten it, because that's the way the sun typically goes. And then we're done. Pretty cool, huh? So if you have an outdoor camera, be sure to pick yourself up one of these solar panels. Then you don't have to bring it in to charge overnight.
Or sending your kid out to get it.
That's right. Until next time, my name has been Steve.
And Tommy.
And you guys have been great. Smart Home Rigs, helping your smart home tech work for you.